Hi and welcome. This video is for anybody who's just getting started with Portion Fix and you're just wondering, where do I start? Where do I find everything? What do I do next? I'm going to walk you through the process to get going with Portion Fix. First of all, Portion Fix is designed to be done with a workout program, at least currently. I will say that there are some changes and some updates that are going to be made fairly soon here as they're launching the Ultimate Portion Fix program. So I don't know, I'll probably have to redo this video in about a month or two to make sure I include any updates in there. But for right now, the Portion Fix that we have is designed to work with a workout program. So if you're doing a Beachbody workout program, any of the recent ones will be using the Portion Fix container system. If you're following an older workout program, PIO is one of these. There's a few that are still pretty popular that are older. You can use the Portion Fix system with it. In fact, I recommend it because it's so much easier to find recipes and to make meals work for your family. So I do recommend using the Portion Fix program. Now, I would recommend that you use the container counts and the recommendations that go with the 21-day fix program, the workout program, and the nutrition plan that goes with the 21-day fix program. And that'll all make sense in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through two scenarios. So one scenario would be if you're starting with our newest program, which is Transform 20, how you're going to get set up for that. And then the next scenario, I'll go ahead and show you the 21-day fix scenario if you're starting, maybe you're doing PIO or maybe you're doing, something else. I'll walk you through that scenario too, and I'm going to share some great resources with you guys. There are so many recipes out there for the Portion Fix program. That's one of the things that I love about it, and it's really more flexible than I think a lot of people realize once you wrap your brain around how it works. So that's what I'm here to help you with today, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so I can show you first of all where you find the Portion Fix. Give me just a second. I want to make sure I'm sharing. Okay. So here we are. We are at beachbodyondemand.com. So that's where you're going to find all your Portion Fix information. Now, first of all, I want to show you, if you come over here to the nutrition tab, you'll see 2B Mindset, the Ultimate Reset, and then you have our two nutrition channels. These are open to everyone who has a Beachbody On Demand membership. So 2B Mindset and Ultimate Reset are premium programs. They're separate. But Fixate and the Portion Fix program is included with the Beachbody On Demand subscription. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Fixate. Fixate is an amazing cooking show created by Autumn. If you don't know Autumn, this is Autumn over here. She is the one who designed the Portion Fix program, the nutritionist trainer who designed it. And Bobby is her brother. And they are from an Italian family. Their parents had restaurants. They grew up working in restaurants, eating Italian food. And so they have brought that background and their passion for health. Bobby is a professional chef, and he owns at least one restaurant. I think they may have just opened one together, actually, down in LA. But so they have come up with all of these healthier, cleaned up recipes with the container counts, the Portion Fix container counts all included. And this will make a little bit more sense later, but I want you all to know that this is here because it is an amazing resource. So no matter which program you are starting with, whether you're doing Transform 20 or you're doing PIO or something else, if you're using the Portion Fix system, I recommend starting here and going through these containers 101. I'm just going to show you what they are. This pantry raid is amazing. Autumn gives some great tips, some things to look out for, some ideas to keep you from tripping yourself up later on These two meal prep videos are fantastic. They are two different approaches to meal prep. So you can do whichever one works for you. This one, I think, is if I'm remembering them correctly, is where you plan out you portion out 5 days of food. Like if you're going to work during the week and you want to have all your food all ready to go and you have it all packaged and ready. And then this is Autumn AC style, is more of a flexible family style approach to meal prepping. It works well for families, for moms, where your schedule is maybe not so much like the cut 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. So it's the one Autumn uses because sometimes she's working at home, sometimes she's on the road, sometimes she's here and there and everywhere, and she has a kid, and she's prepping for him too. So it's really awesome. Check both those out. The knife skills one is something that I can use a lot of help with. So check out that, because a lot of the time spent preparing healthy meals is chopping veggies. So the more you can improve your knife skills and your speed there, the faster you're going to be able to create these recipes. So work on that. It's probably the one skill that really will help us all. Okay, so here are all the breakfast recipes. So many of them. I will also mention that Autumn has several food intolerances that she developed in the last few years. And so you will see a lot of alternative things here. So let's just go ahead and look at this Southwest breakfast scramble. So if you click on the play button over here, it's going to play the video. I'm not going to do that right now because you can watch the video yourself. But if you click down here on the resources, it actually pulls up the printable PDF. So you can print this out. You can pull it up on your screen and cook straight from here if you want. But it tells you how many servings, how much a serving is, prep time, cook time, and then your container equivalents. So your containers, you'll get into this when you watch the Containers 101 video. All of this will make sense. But it means that this recipe for one serving, this makes 2 servings. For one serving of about 1.5 cups, it counts as 1 green, so veggie, 1 red, which is a protein, 1 yellow, which is a carbohydrate, 1 blue, which is healthy fats, and 1 teaspoon. Teaspoon is also a healthy fat, but it's just it's like oils and nut butters and things. So it's higher fat content, healthy fats. So you've got your ingredients, you've got your directions, everything here. You can watch the video if you want to. They give some great tips in the video. So check that out if you'd like. I love to go through here on the weekend and find a couple of new recipes to try out and print them out and add them to my meal plan for the week. Every single thing I've ever tried from here is delicious. So we have breakfast. I'm going to go ahead and collapse this because I'm not going to scroll through all of them. There are a lot. They've got, oops, I hit it twice. There are entree recipes. So those are great for lunch or dinner, sides and snacks, salads, soup recipes, awesome soup recipes, sauce and dressing recipes. I want to show you guys the one I'm going to try next here because my kids love the orange chicken from popular Chinese takeout food places. And there is this orange stir fry sauce here that is much more cleaned up. Obviously I won't be breading the chicken, but I can use it as a stir fry to give that same flavor, and I'm going to see how they like it. So that's one of the things that I'm going to try next, but tons of stuff. Dessert and cocktails. This is amazing for being able to enjoy a treat and knowing how to account for it in your nutrition plan, and also making it a little bit healthier than maybe something you would go buy at the store where maybe it's not made with just pure white bleached processed flour. Maybe it's got some nutritional content in there too, which is going to help you be more satisfied, really. And lots of fun things. So go through here. There is so much great stuff. Awesome Shakeology recipes, and this is a separate category where they've kind of pulled together all the recipes that are 80-day obsession friendly, because 80-day obsession is much less flexible than a lot of the other programs' nutrition requirements. It's a lot more structured and stringent, I guess. So they've kind of gathered those together here, which is really nice if you're doing 80-day obsession. There's also lots of great links down here that you can check out from the Beachbody On Demand blog for anything that you are struggling with. Solutions there for you. So make sure you dig into that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go through here really quickly how you would start if you're doing Transform 20. Okay. So you're getting ready to do Transform 20, and you're going to go to the program materials, and you're going to go to your nutrition guide. Now you have a printed version of this, but I'm just so you can see, I'm doing it here. You have access to this as well if you have access to Transform 20. Let it load. Okay, so we're going down through our nutrition guide. We're going to how it works, find your plan. I'm not going to go through this in super huge detail because when you watch the Containers 101 video, it's going to explain a lot, but I want to make sure you know how to find your plan. So this one is pretty simple. Transform 20 is pretty simple. If you're a woman, you look at this bracket. If you're a man, you look at that bracket. If you weigh 168 pounds or less, you're plan A. If you weigh 168.5, I would just say 168 plus to 195, you're plan B. All right. So, and so on, you can just look down and see. So I am plan A, and I'm doing Transform 20 right now. I get 3 containers of veggies, 3 green containers, 2 purple containers, 4 red containers, 2 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 2 teaspoons. So that's what I get each day. And I mark them off. I will show you after I'm done sharing my screen. I'm going to show you the app where I used to mark them off because it makes life so much easier, especially if you're on the go and you're trying to remember things, because I will forget what I've eaten. I'm like, what did I eat for breakfast today? I don't know. So find your plan, and then you know how many containers you get each day. If you are doing, let's see, I'll scroll down here really quickly. So you know what containers you get. Now, if you go to your food list, it tells you which foods count as which container. So all of these all count as a purple. Yellow carbohydrates has a bunch of them listed out here, and so on. So you can see that this is how you're going to put your meal plan together. I would say to simplify things at first, because to wrap your brain around this for me was a little bit hard to remember exactly what's what and how many I'm supposed to get. And the app will help you with that. I'll show you that in just a minute. But to wrap your brain around this and make it simple in your first few weeks, I would look at this list of veggies and I would say, okay, which of those veggies are my favorite? So I'm going to pick maybe 4 veggies or 5 veggies or something like that. And those are going to be the veggies for the week. And then I'll pick a couple of types of fruit, and those are going to be the fruits that I'm going to have that week. And then I'm going to pick a couple of proteins, a few proteins, and those will be the proteins I have. Maybe I'm going to do chicken or turkey, and I'm going to do eggs. I'm going to do Greek yogurt. I'm going to do Shakeology. Those are my proteins for the week. And you can do as many as you want. But then look at your carbohydrates and say, okay, which of these carbohydrates does my family like the most? And that's what you're going to have. So that's kind of how one approach to putting your meal together, where you're not so much thinking, oh, which recipe do I want to make? You're thinking, okay, which of these carbohydrates does my family like the best? And I'm going to make that. And I'm going to pair, maybe I'm going to pair my, let me look here, up here. Maybe I'm going to pair my sweet potato with some pork tenderloin, and you don't necessarily have to have a recipe. You just kind of put the meal together like that. Like I said, Containers 101 and those meal prep videos are really super helpful. So watch those. Okay. So that's how you're going to put your nutrition plan together if you are doing Transform 20. It's super simple. We'll go back to workouts, and I'm going to show you 21-day fix. These are a little bit different. Program materials, same thing. Nutrition. I believe it's the eating plan is where it's at. All right, so let me scroll down here. Okay, so we're going to talk about finding the containers that's right for you. Sorry, I don't know why this is so big. There we go. Okay, so here you were talking about the different colored containers and what category each of food goes in each one. Okay, so if you're doing 21 Day Fix or PIO or any other program that doesn't have a specific container recommendation to go with it, then I would recommend using 21 Day Fix. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through this formula. You're going to take your current weight. So we will say, let's say we'll do 160. We weighed 160 pounds. You multiply that by 11, and that's your caloric baseline. So I get 1,760. That's how many calories you burn in a day. Then, and this was like average activity levels and with the workouts included. All right, so then you're going to add 400 calories. That's how many calories you're going to burn in your workout. You're going to add that to your caloric baseline to get your maintenance calories. So that takes us to 2,160 calories. That is how many calories you would need to consume to do 21 Day Fix and maintain your current weight. Now, for people who want to lose weight, you're going to subtract 750 calories. So that puts you at 1,410 calories a day. And if you're, so that means you're, well, let me scroll down here to the next one. All right, so we're at 1,410. That puts us in Plan A. So we're fall right here. So it's going to be 3 veggies, 2 fruits, 4 proteins, 2 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 seed dressing, and 1 oil and nut butter. This just happens to be the same as Transform 20. It's not necessarily going to be like that for everyone. So just a note, just go through the calculation, figure out which bracket you fall into, and do that. If you are really hungry, like if you're in Plan A and you're like, man, I can hardly function, I'm shaky, I'm like not feeling good or whatever, feeling lightheaded, you can add, I would add first a serving of veggies, and then I would add a serving of proteins, and you try that for a few days and see how it goes. Really try and give it a few days because your body is adjusting. And then if you need to, you can bump up to the next plan if that extra serving of veggies and that extra serving of protein doesn't help you. So that's that. Hopefully that helps. That's if you're doing 21 Day Fix or any other workout program. Okay. Other resources I will be sharing. I'm putting together a unit in our Facebook page with, I'm going to put in some meal planning templates, some recipes, some of my meal plans, things like that, things to help you guys get started, and are in the Portion Fix unit on our Facebook page. I can stop sharing now. So check that out. Go there. The other thing I want to show you was the app. That's what it was. I knew there was one other thing. Okay, so this app, the Nutrition Plus app, is currently only available for iOS. I believe it's coming out for everyone, hopefully very soon. In fact, I'm sure it's going to be coming out for everyone. I just hope that it's sooner rather than later. So if you have an iPhone, I highly, highly recommend this app. And what you do is you download the Nutrition Plus app from Beachbody On Demand, or from Beachbody, from the App Store. And you're going to log in with your same username and password that you used to log into Beachbody On Demand or your Team Beachbody account, the one you set up when you got started. And you're going to go in and you're going to choose your nutrition plan. So you'll put in your gender, you'll put in your starting weight, your goal weight, your height, your water intake goal, which is your body weight divided in half in ounces. So if you weigh 160 pounds, you would want to consume 80 ounces of water a day. And then meal tracking, you're going to select the containers. And you choose from either containers or plate it with 2B Mindset. So choose containers if you're doing the portion fix system. And then you're going to go to the dashboard. And right here, you can see that you can put in, hopefully you can see that, you can put in your food. So for breakfast today, I'm going to go here to breakfast, and I had a Shakeology, which is a red, so I'm going to do 1 red, and I had a waffle, which is a small waffle, which is half a carb for the one I did, and then I had almond milk in my shake, so 1 teaspoon, and I'm going to go log. Okay, so if you can see how that's shaded a little bit? So it shows me how far like how many of my containers I've eaten, and it shows me how many containers I have left. So I have 3 protein containers left for the day and 1.5 yellow containers left. So that helps me a lot to keep track, like on the go. I highly, highly recommend it. You can also put in your water and your weight and your shake, and I love that. It really helps me stay on track and kind of look at the end of the day. If I'm like, man, I'm hungry, did I eat all my food? I can look and I can see, oh, I have a purple container left and like a green or something, and I can go grab some veggie sticks and a piece of fruit, and that really helps me a lot. So that's all. I will say you can get to recipes through the Beachbody On Demand blog on the Nutrition Plus app too. So that's kind of handy. Do they have the cooking videos? I want to see. Oh, they do have the Fixate videos on here too. So you can actually look up your recipes and your Fixate recipes right on here, which is really, really handy. So there's the Containers 101. And the pantry rate and all those things, and then all the food recipes. So download the app if you have iOS. If you don't, I'm hoping it comes out very soon. And in the meantime, just go to Beachbody On Demand. There's an app for Beachbody On Demand too, so you don't have to do it on your desktop. You can do that on your phone. I think that's it. If you have any questions, if you're stuck, if you're not sure what bracket you're in or what you should be doing for the program that you're doing, reach out to me. I'm always available to answer questions, and I will hopefully see you in our group and be sharing information there. I love it if you guys share recipes that you find that you love, because everyone's always looking for more recipe ideas. There's tons of them out there, but it's always nice to know what's working for people. So that's it, you guys. I'm so excited that you're getting started. Like I said, I'm here to answer questions. So if you have any, please reach out. And I hope you have an awesome day.